This is the weekly horoscope for Taurus for the week of April 7th, 2025. Hello, my bulls. Show your love and support to your girl Marie and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. So on the 7th, we have a stellium happening in your 11th house of friendship, networks, and goals. The focus is more towards your social life this week, and you can be more invested in a group or organization. You're still reconnecting with people from your past, or other people are leaving your life. So it looks like a revolving door of people. Some of you, the focus is more towards your goals, and you are keeping more to yourself. This week is like work and home, work and home. Mercury conjunct North Node, conjunct Saturn, conjunct Venus in retrograde. Yes. Some of you, this is in your 12th house of subconscious and self-undoing. And then others of you, this is in your 11th house of friendship, networks, and goals. So you may want to check out Astro Theme in the link in the description box below. Scroll all the way down. It's the last thing on there, and basically it's just to help you. I don't promote them. I don't get paid for it. I just like to use them. I don't use them now because I have Solar Fox that I use. So check it out. So in the 11th house, you are reconnecting with people from your past. This could also be former lovers from the past, and you see what you want to see at this time. And all is right in your life for now. In the 12th house of subconscious and self-undoing, I feel for some of you here, this is a time of destiny in regards to relationships, and you benefit through other people at this time. This is a good time for alliances and for cultivating new relationships or people coming back into your past at this time. For some of you here, you're reconnecting with others, so they could be part of your purpose-driven journey. For others of you, this is an easier time to mingle if you're single, so you could be really smitten by somebody here at this time, or this could be dealing with a no contact person in your energy, and this could be you like trying to reconnect with them at this time, or something is going to happen between you two eventually this year. So it's not really over between you two, even though you may want it to be. I don't know. Some of you may not want it to be, but energy is energy, and I haven't read all of you, so it just depends what's going on in your cards, right? So show your love and support, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I would appreciate it. Right now I'm at 3,818 subscribers, and I'm in Ohio dealing with the weather. So the Ohio River is like on this other side of this hill, and on top of the hill is where my son goes to school. So a lot of the kids aren't going to school tomorrow, so Benny is home doing online classes. So so just in case it cuts out, go to my community page and go to my playlist, and there's part 1s and part 2. So far I had to do it for Aries and Pisces. So Neptune in the 12th house is subconscious and self-undoing. In Aries, you can be relying more on your intuition. You can be at the right place at the right time, or you can be calling a situation before it happens, or have other people figured out. Neptune quincunx Lilith moon in the 12th and 7th house. You can be suspicious of other people. This is trust issues coming up with this energy, but all is not what it seems. So it's not the best time to go assuming. You think you know, but you don't. This could be trust issues coming up. Allow your emotional self Don't allow your emotional self to get the best of you just yet. This is not a good time for speculations or investments. You may get nothing in return. It is a significant and disorienting time for you. Your perception of reality is changing, and you'll struggle to distinguish what is real and what is not. This is an opportunity for personal growth and to be open to a more spiritual level of existence. Considering seeking psychological therapy. Neptune assessed quadrating Poseidon in the 12th house and the 7th house. You do feel things intensely now. This is betrayals in love or infidelities. I feel also you could be getting into a lot of fights with your partner at this time because of your need to not be vulnerable and not be open and honest about your feelings and telling them what's going on inside you. Or this is vice versa. This could also be them, and also just don't want to deal with confrontation, so vice versa. Or you just don't want to emotionally go there with other people in your life, or again, this could be them, and they could be very secretive in regards to their feelings, and they don't want to be exposed, or they don't want other people to be have them figured out, or this could also be you at this time not wanting to be vulnerable at this time with this energy here, or trying to catch them in the act kind of situation going on for some of you as well. So that could also be happening. Jupiter is quadrating Pluto in the 4th and 10th house. You may not be getting along with those in authority, or you could be butting heads with them. That's greatly possible. No matter if it's a small project they're working on or a career, this could be like them or you trying to succeed at it, and them taking the credit for it. This would be a good time to listen to a boss and to do what they want at this time, because it may cost you in the long run, especially if you want to grow. So, try to bend like the palm tree I know you could be temporarily, or at least till the 16th, when Mercury moves into Aries, even though it's a detriment in your 12th house. And my monthly horoscopes are up, so be sure to check that out as well. Alrighty. But it could be a situation like that going on. So I feel like for some of you here, it's just better energy if you speak your mind, speak your truth a little bit more in the month of after the 16th of April, rather than during Mercury in Pisces, because you may find you're going to get a lot more fight from other people with this energy, and it's not worth it. Okay, be about your peace. So for some of you here, this would be a good time to listen to your boss and do what they want, because it may cost you in the long run, especially if you want to grow, or you want an extension on your work contract, or you want it to be converted to a work contract. Jupiter squaring Ceres in the 2nd and 11th house. You can be at a crossroads with your relationships. Should I stay? Should I go? Some of you, this could be a new love interest in your life, but you can be scared of the repercussions of ending your marriage because of the stability that your marriage represented. Jupiter is forming an air trine in the 2nd, 6th, and 10th house. This is a beautiful time for thoughts to become things. Not the best time to initiate new projects, because Mercury is in Pisces, and Mercury in Pisces is like a Mercury in retrograde. So it just means that what's going to happen here, if you decide to do like a business endeavor during a Mercury in Pisces, it just means that it's going to be slow and long, and it's not gonna take off the way you wanted it to take off. Okay, so it's kind of like that. This is a time, let me see, not the best time to start new business endeavors till after the 16th, when Mercury is in Aries. Whatever you start now or try to get off the ground won't really have that much takeoff, and it'll be something that you'll be constantly working on every Mercury retrograde. A beautiful time for business picking up. You have the ability to plan and shape your own life direction. You have executive ability. Your career may involve use of your creative talents. Some fresh faces may appear at work, and you may make new friends at work at this time. Then on the 10th, Mars opposing Pluto in the 3rd and 9th house. Change is happening. You can be scared of the changes that are coming up. For some of you, you're dealing with the deepest fears, and this could also be your partner dealing with those deepest fears as well. And some of you, you're moving towards those fears in order to learn that you have nothing to fear but fear itself. You are not getting along with those who are older than you. You can be fighting with older neighbors, or you're not getting along with landlord or housing associations. Mars is forming a kite energy in the sign of Cancer with the 3rd, 6th, and 11th house. This is a good time for a raise or a promotion, business picking up, getting a job. So you can be happy, bubbly, and optimistic, reconnecting with people from your past. This can be presenting you with a job opportunity, or this could be your old job calling you back, or an old client revisiting you. You have courage, a forceful disposition, a positive attitude, a strong magnetic personality, willpower, and lots of nervous energy that creates stress and strain. You thrive on hard work, and you're able to take quick, decisive actions, accomplishing tasks with originality. Unique accomplishments can bring fame and status. You can have the literal do or die attitude, as often you lack common sense necessary to control your impulsiveness. You know exactly what you want, which is an exciting life, and you usually get it. You find it difficult to accept disciplines, and you won't obey rules unless it makes sense to you. You're individualistic, romantic, and sexually impulsive. On the 11th, on the full moon in Libra in the 6th house, 11th and 12th, and also this is going to be the start of Passover here as well. So Chag Sameach to everybody celebrating celebrating Passover as well. So we just came out of Ramadan. Now we're going into Passover. So beautiful energy time for the power of prayer. Even if you don't celebrate Passover, a beautiful energy time for the power of prayer. Okay. So with this energy, this is in your sixth house of daily routines and pets. There's such a subtle underplay of unconscious telepathic forces in relationships that you are often unsure whether your problems originate from yourself or others, because you can be a bit of a psychic sponge. It's kind of like you are like being controlled by this other person. So for example, for me, my son is very much an intuitive. He has been clinically tested by Children's Hospital as a psychic. So, and it wasn't on purpose either. It was really quite by accident, because he busted out in a damn reading for the psychiatrist, and I was just like, you owe me $1,500. Which is true. Bitch still owes me $1,500. Okay, I want my money. All right, because that was, one, is very rare for a little boy to do readings, and then two, it's even more rare to like bust out in a reading. Like, not a lot of psychics or people who claim to be psychics can do that, and he did it. So I was just like, oh my gosh. So, and what Ben does intuitively, because I'm an intuitive, so he's an intuitive. So what he does, he's a little bit of an energy little damn vampire manipulator. So if he's craving food, like sometimes he'll crave like pastries and stuff like that, and he'll start sending me out the signals like, Mom, I want a pastry, but he won't tell me. He'll just think about it and think about it and think about it. So then finally I'm like, I want a cookie. Why do I want a cookie? I want a cookie. And then I was like, Ben, do you want a cookie? And then he's like, yes, I do want a cookie. And he would go, so sometimes unaware, unconsciously or consciously, we send out signals to each other about what we want. Or if we're thinking about somebody, know that they're probably thinking about you, because they're sending out signals. So we're all like energy. If you think about it, we're like 90% like water, but then we have these brain waves that send energy out and signals to each other, whether we know it or not. You just have to be consciously aware of it. When you're more consciously aware of it, you'll find that certain people in your life tend to manipulate you through sending you psychic signals, like my son does to me, especially when it comes to food and things of that nature that he wants. So it's kind of cute. It's sometimes not cute, but sometimes it is. You must learn to discriminate in choosing your associates at this time. This is not okay. So we're celebrating Passover at this time. This is not the best energy time to do like occult shit. Okay, not the best energy. You have been super freaking warned. So don't be doing the peyote, the shrooms, or whatever LSD shit that some kind of fake ass shaman is going to give you, because your trip is going to be beyond, and it's going to cause you a lot of lessons. Let's send out for cash. I know, right? So this is going to be a situation here where it's going to cause like psychological problems at this time, or it's going to really cause psychosis. So I would be careful with full moon rituals. Do not use drugs with the full moon rituals, because I promise you, you are going to have like severe problems, because the moon is also not well aspected. Mars in Cancer is not well aspected at this time with these energies, and Mars in Cancer is a very emotional sign, and so does Hades and Coronis right now. They're transiting it. So be really careful about, it's okay to meditate and pray, but don't amplify it by doing the drugs to help amplify the connections, because you're not going to have a good trip. Okay, careful with those in authority, because you could find yourself doing their job and not getting credit for their work, or even acknowledgement that you even did it. And the worst part about it, for a lot of you, it may be hard to say no to this person, either for fear for losing your job, but we could always white lie it and say, oh well, I have like a lot of work to do. I gotta scrub the floors, something, so make up some shit. So the first card to come up with is the Moon card. Trust your intuition at this time with this energy here. This could also be the opposite of that. This could be you romanticizing relationships coming into your life at this time with this energy, especially the X's and the O's coming back. The Star card, your consciousness is changing as well. This is hope reigns supreme during this time period as well with this energy. Some of you could be volunteering your time and energy here as well. So this could be dealing with we have the flooding going on during this time period as well with this energy. So I feel like that could be coming up. The Ace of Cups, I do see emotional validation. Wish fulfillment is happening for some of you here with this energy. So this could be like some kind of truth being revealed during this time period as well. The Seven of Coins. Ooh, should I stay? Should I go? Or do you still want it? Ooh, okay. So something heavy on your mind at this time with this energy here, okay? You can be reevaluating a career direction. Some of you, this could be a relationship. Maybe you had a crush on somebody and then decide that you don't want it anymore here with this energy. Or this could be a situation with my male bulls. I know how you like to do this, where you find out that somebody does have a crush on you, but you're going to keep them that way. And then you're going to explore other options, So yeah, so I would be careful, Benjamin.
Yeah.
Here.
What?
Go talk to your dad.
What's that one?
I don't know. He wants attention. Okay, go give him attention. All right. So, where are you? Go in your room and do it. My Lanta. So anyway, so this could be a situation here where it's going to be like somebody wants their cake and eat it too. And, so this could be like an emotional affair going on. And somebody's like, okay, well, I'm going to not pursue this right now. And then I'm going to try to work on my relationship here or figure out what I want to do with this one. But this one's okay. It's like I want my cake and I want to eat it too at this time with this energy here. So I would be careful with opening up to other people in your life, especially about their feelings and stuff like that. For some of you, this could be the start of a new creative endeavor here with this energy as well. Alrighty. For some of you, this I feel like some of you could be patiently waiting for somebody here with this energy to come towards you, or this could be them finally coming towards you after you patiently waiting. This could end up being a long-term relationship too with this energy here as well. After Camilla, the famous side chick, Camilla Parker Bowles, the famous side chick, and how she was in it for the long haul, so it's like that kind of situation. Okay, the Five of Coins, have faith that everything is going to work itself out at this time with this energy here as well. The Ten of Wands, this could be taking on more responsibilities during this time period, or this could be taking on other people's responsibilities, trying to make everybody happy at this time. So make sure that you have enough space for that with this energy before you realize you don't have enough time for that, and then you start freaking out about it, okay? Because you know how y'all do with adding a lot of stuff on your plate and then realizing that you're on a time contingency, and then you start freaking out with this energy. Because I do feel like even though you want to help, which is awesome, you guys got big hearts, but at the same time, you can only do one thing at a time. So you need to be realistic with your giving energy. The Chariot card of victory is coming up. This could also be a raise or a promotion coming up for some of you here as well, or getting your dream job with this energy during this time period. I do feel like somebody is having a dream job or some kind of like beautiful moment in their life where they're like really manifesting something that they want at this time. Okay, so I do see that coming up for some of you here with this energy. The Sun card, emotional validation, mastering your money situation, volunteering your time and energy here. Just make sure that you're very realistic about your giving energy during this time. The Three of Wands, I feel this is a creative time for you. This is a great time to start little projects. So if you already have a platform, a social media platform or something like that, this would be a great time to start like your creative projects. If this is a new thing, not so much so, because you're not going to see the oomph that you want it, or it's something that you work on every Mercury retrograde. Okay, so I would be careful with this. So some of you could be writers with this energy, so this is something that you come back to like every year. Okay, I do feel like for some of you here that this is a time where you are stepping out of your comfort zone during this time period as well. They're going to make her go away. Well, of course they're going to make her go away. I mean, but it's kind of sad, but it's kind of like, it kind of, I believe in past life. I believe that Queen Elizabeth II is actually Queen Elizabeth I. And this time around, because she was a virgin and everything like that, she actually got to get married and do the whole shabil. And I believe that Camilla and Diana and Prince Charles have a connection. And I believe one of them was the Duchess of Spencer. And the Duchess of Spencer, there was a movie about it, had her husband had an affair with another woman, and it was quite scandalous. And then like and what's interesting about this, when he died, they ended up having a closer connection with each other. So, so I'm wondering who is if Camilla or Diana, which one is the Duchess of Spencer. So it's kind of interesting to see that. The Page of Swords, I feel with this energy here that this could also be a time of somebody watching you too closely or spying on you. Somebody young is around you at this time and is very curious about you with this energy here as well, and wants to get to know you, okay? Or likes the way that you think, or you have like a lot of influence over those who are younger than you as well. You could also be inspired by those who are younger than you with this energy. The Eight of Wands does talk of traveling coming up here as well. So I do feel like there could also be good news coming up for you with this energy. The Seven of Swords, secret. Some of this time and not wanting to communicate or not wanting to come forward. So you may have to be patient with certain people in your life, especially with no contact person here, which I feel like some of you will. The Two of Cups, I do see new love around you. For some of you, this could be the start of a new relationship. You could be getting what you want in love at this time as well. The Justice card, ending a karmic cycle. So for some of you here, if you haven't had love in a couple years or so, this could be a ending of a karmic cycle with love at this time. So mazel. So for some of you, this could be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life, and then next thing you know, you're going to jump into a new relationship, and then you're going to end up getting married to this person as well. So this is a beautiful time for that. For others of you, I feel like you're trying to put your you might be going to relationship counseling here as well. You could be working out your relationship issues during this time period with this energy. The High Priestess card, there's a spiritual connection between you and this other person here. I see emotional validation. So somehow, some way, this person is going to let you know that they are interested in you with this energy, or they're going to do something, and I feel like it's going to be very passive or very secretive, kind of situation. So it's kind of like that. I don't feel like it's going to be like an out loud thing, because the High Priestess card here and the Page of Swords, this is like all secrets, like keep it in the closet. Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun, 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 dun. The King of Wands, I feel like you could be dealing with somebody that's a fire sign. Leo energy possibly here with this energy. Alrighty, so I feel like this person could be stuck in their ways of thinking here with this energy. Alrighty, I still feel like there could be some kind of psychic connection between you and this Leo energy as well. Alrighty, so, and I feel like this person can't let you go at this time, because there's like this intuitive connection between you two as well. I feel like for others of you that you definitely are inspiring other people in your life to change or to go in a different direction in their life. The World card, I see again emotional validation, recognition, success, fame coming to some of you here with this energy, a lot of attention drawn to you at this time with this energy. Alrighty, for some of you this is a creative time for you. You're very much a master builder, like to build, so this is a very creative time in regards to that. Some of you could be going back to school to learn something creative at this time with this energy as well. This is a time for destiny for you coming up here. The Eight of Cups, I do feel like you're over certain situations in your life, okay, and you're ready to move on from certain people or certain people, because it keeps wanting me to say people, certain people in your life. Okay, I do see you leaving behind an emotional situation that no longer serves you. Trust your inner guidance. This is a journey into self-discovery. This is a journey. I see certain obstacles being removed. Some of you here, I feel like this is going to be in regards to love. I do see you fighting with family at this time. For some of you here, not getting along with other families, recommitting yourself to your goals, so your social media or small business or side hustle can start to do better at this time with this energy here. I do see a victory coming up, but I'm hearing it's a small victory, and that's probably because Juno is in retrograde at this time and Mars is in time and Mars is in ooh, okay, Mars is in Cancer, but I feel like something in real, there'll be another victory going on there as well. Alrighty, the Six of Coins, I feel like you could be very generous at this time. Fate is definitely intervening and feel like you could be very generous at this time. Fate is definitely intervening into your